Hi guys, welcome back and welcome to another Empties video. This is my August Empties, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what happened to August. It seems like we didn't even have it. One minute it was here and then next it was gone. It just went by so incredibly quickly, and it feels like a lot of this year is just flying by as well. It's September, can you believe it? But anyway, let's talk about August Empties. Now I have them out in front of me here. I have 8 empties this month, and that's actually more than I was expecting to have gotten through this month, because I had about a week in the mid to end of August where I didn't really wear much in terms of makeup, so I wasn't able to get down my makeup that was really close to being used up. And then the past week I have actually had a flare up of what I think is dermatitis, so I have really sort of stripped back my skincare, just a cleanser and a moisturiser. So again, I wasn't able to get through and use some of my skincare, but 8 products this month is still pretty good. I've got a shower gel, I've got a little bit of skincare, and actually some makeup. So before I get into that, if you like these kind of videos and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you have, then thanks very much, and let's just get into the products. Okay, so first one is a shower product, and this is Lush Sleepy Shower Gel. This is a real vibrant purple colour. This has in it lavender, which smells absolutely incredible. Now, I'm not a huge lavender fan. I find sometimes it's a little bit artificial, but this just smells so beautiful. And yes, sleepy, it does make you feel sleepy. So this is definitely a shower gel that I use of an evening. If I shower in the morning, I don't want to be using something that's really kind of calming and relaxing and makes me feel like I want to, you know, get back into bed and go and get some more sleep. Now this lathers up really well. My only kind of problem with this, and with a lot of Lush products actually, is that you don't have to have used it for very long at all to then have to turn it upside down and store it like this. Because this is a really thick shower gel, I found that storing it like this in my shower pretty much from the word go was the best idea. Because it's so thick, it's really hard to squeeze out of the bottles, and I feel like the bottles aren't the best for squeezing product out of as well. So store it like this and that will make it a lot easier. I mean, I do this anyway, but only when I have like a little bit left of the product. But with Lush, I feel like I need to do this pretty much as soon as I start using a product. Now, I would buy this product again. I thought it was really, really lovely. But yes, I would only use it of an evening when I have a shower or when I have a bath before bed. And then I can put my pyjamas on and get all cozy for the evening. But this is definitely not a shower gel to perk you up in the morning, make you feel refreshed and energised for the day ahead. This is for those moments where you just want to be kind of cocooned and really kind of like nourished and ready for a nice lovely sleep. Okay, skincare products then. I used up 2 cleansers this month. The first one is the Sukin cream cleanser. This is for normal to dry skin types, and this has in it rosehip, avocado and wheat germ. This was okay. Now I was going to say, now I don't really have sensitive skin, but considering I've just said, you know, I've had a flare of dermatitis this month, maybe my skin is more sensitive than I think it is. And this cream cleanser I did find made my face, and especially around by my nose, actually tingle a little bit on application. And now that I think about it, I am wondering whether this is the culprit. Now with dermatitis, it doesn't have to be you use something and immediately you get a reaction. A reaction can take a little while to appear. So I'm not really sure what did cause my dermatitis flare up. So it might have been this, I'm not really sure. But whether it was this or not, I wouldn't buy this cleanser again, because it did make my face feel a little bit tingly. So if you do have sensitive skin, I would not recommend this for your skin. It is quite like heavily I'll get my sentence out. It is quite heavily fragranced as well. Now, I always used to say I'm not really that bothered about fragrance in skincare, but considering I've just had a flare up, I think I do definitely want to go down the fragrance-free route of skincare. Sorry, that was my phone. I do think I want to go down the fragrance-free route of skincare, especially with things like cleansers and moisturisers that I can keep really simple and really stripped back and basic and really suited for sort of sensitised skins. I just think there are a lot better cream cleansers out there than this one. La Roche-Posay, for example, Avène, CeraVe. So I wouldn't buy this one again. They do have other cream cleansers within the range, but I'm not fussed about trying those, I don't think. But their face mist is really, really good. But yeah, I would pass on the cream cleanser. So when I finished that cleanser up, I did go on to my number 7 Purifying Clay Cleanser. Now this has been open a while, and I have kind of kept this to one side for days when my skin is experiencing breakouts, but to be honest that hasn't happened for a long time. So I used up the Sukin one, and I thought, you know what, instead of buying another cleanser, let's just use up the number 7 one instead of having it sitting in my bathroom cabinet for a long time. Now this is really, really nice. It's not a real thick, heavy clay cleanser like the name might suggest. I get my face a little bit damp, rub some of this into my skin, and it's actually really easy to get off as well. It's not stubborn, and I use this in the morning and also as my second cleanse of an evening. I think it's really, really nice. I don't think I would rush to buy this one again. I wouldn't say that I would never buy this one again, but yeah, I wouldn't rush to buy it again. And I think just because this is designed more for sort of problematic skin, acneic skin that experiences sort of regular breakouts and blemishes, whereas I now would go for cleansers that are suited to sort of dry skin, sensitive skins, sensitized skins that are a bit irritable, that have redness. But I would bear this one in mind if I was experiencing breakouts in the future and I wanted a cleanser to help with that. But to be honest, I think if I did have breakouts in the future, I would look more towards acids and serums like the Sunday Riley UFO Glow. But yeah, I really like this one. Would buy it again, but don't really see it happening anytime soon. I also used up my Vichy Mineralising Thermal Water. I think that I got this for about 25p because I had a discount on Feel Unique, so a right bargain. This is lovely. This is 150 grams, so I think it's pretty standard in terms of sizes for face mists, but I feel like this lasted me quite some time. Now the mist on this, it's just like a deodorant sort of nozzle. Really, really fine mist. It's lovely. It kind of annoys me when you buy a face mist and it turns out to be more like a spray. It's a lot wetter than a mist would be. This is a pure mist. Lovely for sandwiching in serums. I use this twice a day. Really enjoyed it. Would definitely use it again. And the one that I've bought to replace it is my Eucerin I can't pronounce it, Hyaluron. This is really nice, but this is a little bit wetter. It's not as fine as the Vichy one. So if you do want a proper mist, the Vichy one is very nice. Yeah, really like this and would definitely buy this one again. Last face skincare product is my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream. This is 15 grams and it's a pot that you just kind of stick your finger in and scoop. So if you're not keen on that for sort of like hygiene reasons, that doesn't really bother me. My hands are clean when I do my skincare anyway. Then you probably won't like this. You might prefer a tube like my Inkey List Retinol Eye Cream. This eye cream is lovely. It's really hydrating and I have been using it with, where's it gone? My e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. The two together, really, really lovely. So this eye cream is, like the name implies, really hydrating. You have a nice amount of time to sort of massage it in lightly around the eye area, but it doesn't stay greasy and it also doesn't get soaked up really, really easy. It's a really nice medium, really nice happy medium between the two. Fragrance wise, I can smell something, but I'm not sure that that's what I use to clean the pot or whether this is fragranced anyway. If I compare it with my face cream, I think this is lightly fragranced. Yes, I'm assuming the eye cream is as well, but I could be wrong. But yeah, really do like this little eye cream here. I've heard really good things about the e.l.f. Holy Hydration range, and from what I've used so far, I really like it. And again, I would buy this eye cream again. I feel like eye creams can be quite expensive, and they're not generally an essential part of your skincare routine. I use them because I'm sort of in my 30s and because I wear glasses, and those do tend to be sort of your criteria for not so much needing an eye cream, but it would be good if you used one. So yeah, I don't like to spend a load of money on an eye cream, and I feel like this, I think this came in under £10, I think roughly. This would be one that I would purchase again. Really, really liked this one. Okay, and then makeup. This is a little bit of a spoiler for my project pan. Now, I was thinking maybe I film my project pan before I film my empties, but either way, it's going to be a spoiler for the other video. It's going to be a spoiler for my project pan if I do my empties first, and it's going to be a spoiler for my empties if I do my project pan first. I can't win. But anyway, I finished up 3 project pan items. My first one is my NYX Contour in the shade Taupe. This is an odd product because it's too warm toned to be a contour, but it's also not warm toned enough to be a bronzer. But I have been using it as a bronzer. I did start off using it as a contour, but I was using it as a bronzer. Also used it as a crease shade in my eyes as well. So trying to find multiple ways to use this product up. It's quite pigmented, but I wasn't wowed by it, wasn't amazed by it, and I have heard really good things about it. It's okay, but I'm also not a massive contour fan. I like my makeup to be quite kind of sort of like softly blended rather than sort of like that harsh definition of contour. It's just personal preference. So I wouldn't buy this one again, but if you are after a cheap, kind of does the job contour shade, then yeah, go for this, but I wouldn't repurchase that one again. Next project pan item that I used up that has actually broken is my Pure Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Afterglow. These 2 products actually, my contour and my highlighter, have been in my project pan since January, I think. So 8 months later I've finally used them up. The highlighter itself, I don't know why I'm showing you, it's empty. The highlighter itself is a really nice, vibrant, warm toned yellow gold shade. It's possibly a little bit too pigmented for my liking. Now, I'm not a massive highlighter fan. If I wear highlighter like I have done today, I like to go for something a little bit more diffused, a little bit softer. I don't like, again, that kind of real harsh stripe of highlighter. I like it very, very soft. But that highlighter is really pigmented, and it lasts ages as well. Like I say, it took me 8 months to use up, and that was most days of using that highlighter. So quality is really good. Shade just isn't quite there for me, and it's a little bit too intense for my highlighter needs. But if you like a really strong highlighter, then definitely check out Pure Cosmetics. And then last project pan item is my Soph lipstick with Revolution, which is in the shade Syrup. I'm not sure if you can even sort of see it down there, but it's a peachy brown light nude shade on me. If I wanted a nude lipstick, this is the one that I would reach for. I think this retails about £4, so it's a really good price. I wouldn't buy this one again though, because I'm not overly keen on the formulation. It's incredibly creamy, so it doesn't last long on your lips at all. You definitely have to blot this and get rid of some of the creaminess. It makes for a really comfortable lipstick though, but it's just the longevity that's an issue when it's this creamy. And actually, I haven't got it out, but my other lipstick like this in the shade Cake, that has kind of broken. So I've included that one in my project pan to replace this one because I need to use it up, because it is a little bit broken now. So whenever I twist it up, I have to be really careful that the bullet doesn't actually fall out. But for £4, really, really good lipsticks. But yeah, I would like a very similar colour in the future to replace this one, but just something a little bit more matte. But yeah, very good lipsticks, but just the formulation isn't quite right for me. Okay, so those are my empties for this month. So again, no hairstyling products. I haven't gotten through any hairstyling products this year, and I really, really wanted to. They're all up here, and I really wanted to kind of get through 1 or 2 this year, and I don't really see it happening. Maybe 1 if I try really hard to use up like my thickening scalp tonic. If it's not a shampoo, a conditioner or a dry shampoo, I don't get through it. But doing really well in terms of getting through other skincare, makeup items as well, especially project pan, that is really good. So yeah, my collection is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, which is where I want it to get to. And I'm really sort of figuring out what I want as well in terms of makeup and in terms of skincare as well. So like I say, with cleansers, I want it really stripped back, really basic. And like I say, there was a couple of weeks this month where I really stripped back my skincare and wasn't wearing makeup. So to get through 8 items this month, I think is really good. So hopefully the number next month will be pretty similar, maybe a little bit higher as well, as my dermatitis continues to clear up. I am going to take this makeup off in a minute after I film this video to let my skin breathe a little bit. But thanks so much for watching this video, you guys, and I hope to see you again soon in my next one. Bye!